What does a narcissist do when there's no one to watch? The narcissist is completely preoccupied with himself and their desires. They don't care about anyone else or what people need or how they may help them. Using cunning strategies and manipulative methods, they hope to attain their goals. So, even if they appear in deep thoughts about something other than what you're rambling about, and to be incredibly attentive and listening while you stare at them, they sense this and say, "What?" They're not even paying attention to you. Unless you say anything that immediately demands their attention, no one is going to pay attention to what you have to say. It won't stop them from using it as an excuse for their bad behavior or from using it to raise unnecessary concerns in you. Before we begin, I'd want to thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, you can get updates about when new videos are uploaded by subscribing and then clicking the bell button. Let's go on then. When asked why they do it, narcissists always give a lame excuse. Narcissists' urge to be in control of their surroundings motivates them to hoard and guard their knowledge. But the one standout secret has an impact on everyone in their close area. Thus is currently the object of much discussion. For some reason, and it's never really explained why, they can't function without a steady stream of narcissistic feeding. This makes them more open to giving it a shot, whether it's their first time or eighth. They're even more energized now. Really, what the hell is that? Perhaps you have a valid point there. Due to their dishonesty or infidelity, narcissists are like some of the best-kept secrets when it comes to romantic relationships. If they are able to remain undetected, they will develop an inflated sense of self-importance. Narcissists would cheat on their partners even if they have everything they need, for the reasons listed below. Having nothing to do will cause someone to become bored regardless of how nice their immediate surroundings are. If they never have to argue with anyone, they will have no need to improve. Keep a watch on their actions before and after they are caught cheating. Adultery includes not just having sexual intercourse with another person outside of a committed relationship, but also mentally abusing one's spouse or partner. Also, I think all narcissists have been guilty of emotional or physical adultery at some point in their lives. We'll now delve even further into the study of the current state of affairs. Narcissists are heartless people who don't give a damn about how others feel. They will stop caring about you once you no longer perform services for them. When a narcissist is no longer able to get what he or she wants from you, you may expect to be treated poorly, taken advantage of, and eventually discarded. Because they won't have to physically be in the same room as you, they'll be able to pull off their con with relative ease. They think narcissists can never be trusted. Truthfully, this shouldn't come as much of a surprise. Narcissists' insatiable need for money gain makes them more inclined to cheat on their partners. Even if things seem to be going well between you two, they will still look for other people to take advantage of. They act as if they have a right to all you own. Another explanation is that they're sick of being around you and want to cut ties. They struggle to keep their emotions in check and concentrate on the peace of the water. Within, they are torn in many directions. You lose their interest quickly because there are no longer any challenges for them to conquer in your relationship with them. They become tired of talking to the same individual over and over again. To keep themselves engaged, narcissists need always be on the hunt for new items to add to their collection. One example is the narcissist's bizarre preference for office supplies. Typically, the person a narcissist harbors resentment toward is someone they consider to be beneath them socially. You might find that many of the same attributes, worldviews, and attitudes characterize their partnership as do yours. Maybe you can't fathom why they'd risk your relationship by cheating with someone who isn't even better. With this in mind, why do we accept less? This is entirely about the narcissist and nothing to do with you or your existing relationship. What you think is irrelevant to the discussion at hand. Secondly, narcissists are always looking for validation from others. In order to satisfy their envy, they overeat. A former business partner is expendable in the same way that a worn-out piece of equipment is. The vast majority of narcissists have cheated on their spouses, and it's usually the ex-spouse. Narcissists cheat and will leave their current partners for an ex. Narcissists are willing to resort to whatever means necessary to obtain what they believe is rightfully theirs, regardless of whether or not the target is married or otherwise committed. You shouldn't take someone seriously if they claim to exclusively be friends with people of the same sex as themselves, as that doesn't prove they aren't interested in getting attention from the other sex. It's seldom evident what drives a narcissist. When narcissists reach adulthood, they undergo dramatic changes in character. Therefore, they will make even more of an effort to improve their appearance. So that they can have sexual encounters with others, they frequently end their relationships. If you give them another chance, they will apologize and promise not to do it again. They take these measures so that they will have a solid defense ready in case they are ever discovered. In truth, this happened rather frequently. They were able to take advantage of the situation because of their self-assurance and the dynamics of the situation itself. The objective was to test their own limits of manipulation. Thirdly, and last, narcissists will strive to defend their behavior if it is questioned. They're not narcissistic, and they genuinely care about you, but their true character is very different from what they present. To cover up their wrongdoing, narcissists frequently alter the past or leave out essential details. They may blame you for their problems and feel burdened by your adultery. That's because they were trying to cover up their infidelity or extramarital affairs. Because they feel boxed in, they become belligerent and confrontational if their manipulative and dishonest sides are exposed. They want us to condone or tolerate their horrible behavior because they are afraid of the consequences. Constantly, they try to put the blame on us when it really belongs to someone else. They'll cheat on you behind your back and make you feel like a total loser in the process. They will attribute negative intent upon you if you don't give them the impression that you value them. You should know that narcissism isn't always the driving force behind an affair, but their insatiable hunger and restless spirits force them to always be on the lookout for fresh supplies of both. However, knowing that you have to tolerate this in the relationship is never an indicator of your own strength or lack thereof. Please leave. The world is waiting to hear your thoughts on this video. I pray that this video was enlightening for you. If you want to be sure you don't miss any new videos, subscribing to this channel and clicking the bell icon is a fantastic way to do it. Thanks.